I saw an article, a column, and it had to do with ESPN speaking to several prominent figures around the NBA, and that there was a radical proposal that maybe you could limit the number of threes you attempt in a game. Let's say it was first half, you got to attempt 20, second half, 20, and then after that, everything counts as two until the final 6 minutes of the game. Are we getting to the point, is it too much of a good thing that what the three-pointer means to the NBA right now?
We're not getting to that point. You can't put the genie back in the bottle. And this is what the NBA wanted 20 plus years ago when the ratings were starting to dip. The physicality of the game was causing too many low scoring games. You remember that time, Dan, David Stern and NBA brass. I mean, they wanted what we're seeing right now, a free flowing game, a lot of 3-point shots. Maybe they didn't want it at the level that we're seeing where teams are just reflexively shooting 35, 40 3-pointers per game, sometimes more. But this is the trade-off. This is what you get. The idea that they're going to limit 3-pointers in a game is just, it's as likely as them ultimately instituting the 4-point shot, which was kind of a running joke, 10 or 15 years ago. You're going to have to deal with the fallout because this has helped grow the game. I mean, think about the most popular players in the game, the most emulated players in the game. It begins with Steph Curry and it goes down to all these 3-point shooters that have helped make the game as popular as it is today. It just is what it is, Dan. You're not going to be able to change what the NBA has become.
But is there a really good team who doesn't rely on the three-pointer as much as everybody else does?
I mean, there are teams that do it at a supersized level. I don't have the numbers in front of me on which team ranks towards the bottom, but every team is going to jack them up at a high level, especially in the fourth quarter. I mean, look, Dan, coaches in the NBA, every coach, this is what they teach. The best shots are layups, dunks, and 3-pointers. The way that Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant played the game, every coach would try to dissuade them of that nowadays. They don't want mid-range jumpers. They don't want turnaround post shots because they have been deemed inefficient. Layups, free throws, threes. That is all every coach wants from their team. You might see some numbers dip here or there from one team to another, but by and large, that's the philosophy.